Visual novels have been around for quite some time. Some tell linear stories, others have branching paths, and sometimes they might have a little bit of gameplay involved. Ghost Trick, the Phoenix Wright series, and Snatcher are a few notable examples of how well gameplay can be integrated with dialogue-heavy visual novels. VA11, Hall A, or Valhalla, is no exception. It touts itself as being a cyberpunk bartender action sort of game, where you're a bartender at a little bar in the slums called Valhalla. As a bartender, you end up talking to different patrons as you serve them, learning more about this dystopian world from its residents and why they've come to drink at your bar. While it might not seem like it at first, your actions as a bartender can influence the dialogue and consequences in the news. As this is a bartending game, it is up to you to mix or blend 5 different chemicals in varying amounts to satisfy your customers. By clicking and dragging the chemical names into the mixer, you can create a variety of drinks, be it on the rocks, aged, sweet, sour, classy, or whatever your customers ask for. Searching by name, flavor, or type, you can find the recipe for whatever your customers desire. Unexplained in the free demo is that mixing is done as soon as you hit the button to mix. If you do not hit the stop button, it will start to blend after a few seconds, and that can change the drink entirely, making you have to remake the drink if it doesn't turn out well. Sometimes giving customers something different than what they ask can trigger a different set of conversations. For example, if they ask you for something sweet and you instead give them something sour, they might scold you for messing with them, depending on the person. And sometimes what drink you make might be a way to give someone an answer. At the moment of this recording, there are 2 demos out for Valhalla. The newer of the 2 shows off the final HUD and gameplay style that has been decided on. While it is free, it is also the shorter of the 2. The older demo is called Prologue and is about an hour long and is the prologue to the full game when it is released. This version gives a better idea of dealing with several customers over a few days' time. While in this version you mostly serve corgis, you also learn over the course of the prologue why it is almost exclusively corgis you are serving, besides it probably just being easier to change their hair color. This is where I learned on another playthrough that getting a designated driver to drink alcohol without their knowledge might not be a good idea. While the gameplay is mostly the same between demos, I can say I like the simpler style that they ended up going with for the HUD. Besides the idea of being a bartender in a cyberpunk world, I have to say that the visuals are another good reason why I decided to check this game out. The attention to detail using pixel art and having smooth animations no matter how small set this apart from many visual novels, as the standard is usually static images with character models sometimes changing expressions on a dime. The audio also gets treated well, as the jukebox in the prologue has a variety of songs to choose from that keep the cyberpunk style, be it mellow or more upbeat. Overall, I think Valhalla is deserving of its cyberpunk style. It's not just a skin-deep aesthetic. It uses its cyberpunk dystopia to tell a story of its inhabitants. What makes it unique is that the main character is not just some hero fighting the corrupt government. The main character is a bartender who serves the residents of the city. Cat girls, androids, corgis, humans, and whomever else this game decides to grace us with. Personally, after playing the free demo, I wanted more, and I got that when I pre-ordered Valhalla. With its purchase, I gained access to the prologue. After playing both demos, I just felt the need to spread the word about Valhalla. This is not a genre of game for everyone, but if what you've seen has at least interested you, try the free demo. If you're sold on the idea, it's $5 for the pre-order with the prologue included, and if you want the soundtrack with the pre-order, pay $7 instead. Links will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Any comments, likes, or dislikes on this video or any of my other videos would be appreciated. If you'd like to get in contact with me, message me on YouTube or Twitter. And if you want to see any of my previous work or my last reviews, click the links provided.